the bitter truth about trust. Trust. It's the word they teach you to cherish, to build your life around. Society tells you that trust is sacred, that it's the foundation of every strong bond. But here's the truth no one wants to admit. Trust is fragile. It's dangerous. And when placed in the wrong hands, it can destroy you. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. That's the second law of power. And it's one that separates the wolves from the sheep. You see, friends are comforting. They make you feel safe. But comfort is a killer. Friends know your weaknesses, your vulnerabilities, your fears. And when things get tough, when loyalty is tested, most friends crumble. Some betray you outright, others unintentionally. But the result is the same: your downfall. Enemies, though? Enemies are predictable. They wear their intentions on their sleeves. They don't lie to you with sweet words or false promises, and that makes them useful. If you know how to play the game, an enemy can be your greatest weapon. This isn't about paranoia. It's about strategy. By the end of this, you'll understand how to navigate relationships, how to protect yourself, and how to turn even your fiercest enemies into powerful allies. Let's get into it. The fragility of friendship. Friendship is built on emotion, and emotion is unpredictable. Friends love you when things are easy, but when life gets hard, their true colors often come out. Think about it. How many times have you been let down by someone you trusted? How many secrets have been spilled, opportunities sabotaged, or relationships destroyed because of a friend who couldn't handle your success or your struggles? Friends can't help but see you as competition. Even the most loyal ones might resent you when you rise above them. And that resentment, it festers, it grows, and one day, it explodes in betrayal. This isn't about hating your friends or cutting everyone out of your life. It's about understanding human nature. Friends are emotional creatures. They act out of jealousy, fear, and insecurity. If you place too much trust in them, you're giving them the power to destroy you. And in the game of power, that's a risk you can't afford. The value of enemies. Enemies, on the other hand, are a different story. They don't pretend to like you. They don't hide their intentions. And that makes them reliable in a way that friends can never be. An enemy has something to prove. They're driven by ambition, by the need to outdo you, to challenge you. If you know how to channel that energy, you can turn it into an asset. Take history's greatest leaders. They didn't rise by surrounding themselves with yes men and sycophants. They rose by understanding their enemies, by using them to their advantage. When you work with an enemy, you both have something to gain. There's a mutual respect, a clear understanding of boundaries and goals. Unlike friends, enemies don't let emotion cloud their judgment. They operate on logic, strategy, and opportunity. The key is to keep your enemies close, not out of fear, but out of wisdom. When you know your enemy's moves, their motives, their weaknesses, you control the board, and control is power. The game of relationships. This law isn't about cutting ties with your friends or blindly trusting your enemies. It's about balance. It's about seeing people for who they are, not who you want them to be. Trust is earned, not given. With friends, keep your guard up. Share just enough to build connection, but never enough to leave yourself vulnerable. Don't expect loyalty when your success challenges their comfort. With enemies, approach with caution, but recognize the opportunity. An enemy who becomes an ally is often more loyal than a friend because their loyalty isn't built on emotion. It's built on mutual benefit. The game of power is played in shades of gray. It's not about being paranoid or ruthless. It's about being smart. Trust is a weapon. Place it carefully and it will protect you. Misplace it and it will destroy you. Mastering the art of trust. Power isn't just about strength, it's about strategy. And strategy means knowing who to trust, how much to trust, and when to trust. Friends can be dangerous. Enemies can be valuable. And the second law of power teaches you to navigate that delicate balance. Protect yourself, play the game wisely, and remember, trust is earned, not given. If you're ready to master the art of power and take control of your life, subscribe to the Midnight Alpha. Like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this. And remember, power rewards the bold, the fearless, and the strategic. Together, we rise.